Hello, friends of Komodo platform. Hello, pirates. Hello, friends of Pirate Chain. Hello, friends of Bitcoin and crypto price charts. I'm E. Giuliano. It is a Friday. It's 19th of November on this Friday. So we are nearly 2/3 of the way done the 11th month of the year, November, in the calendar that we're using here on this planet, Earth. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm going to share the screen. We're going to get into some price charts using the getaurox terminal. Check out the links below if you're interested to get onto this getaurox terminal, or if you're interested in any Komodo or pirate related gear here. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. Just go to the description links. Okay, great. Well, Bitcoin, wow, below 60K, well below 60K, considering we're about 57 or 58,000 against the USD. So everything else is holding up decently in that respect in terms of the BTC charts. That's generally what we look at over here on this channel, although sometimes we check out the USD as well, just to get a clearer view. And for all you USD fans, like the fiat pair fans. Now BTC, we play it against the other alts, but we also play it against the World Reserve alt, USD. And here we go. So let's take a look. Bitcoin, what are you doing? I really haven't been looking too hard at these charts. This is the first time I'm looking at it since the last video, other than just a quick little check. Well, there you go. Here's the bounce at 38.2. So I was putting in the fib retracement. This is a daily price chart, by the way, here to get you oriented. I was putting in the fib retracement from the top here of the 20th of October. And okay, we're getting a bounce here at the 38.2 retracement. And interestingly, this is on a closing basis, by the way, for the daily. It's not quite at the 38.2, but this is also relating to the level here on our box that we've created. And this really, it all relates to these price levels right here. This is where we're playing right now, is this price levels right here. Oops. These price levels right here. So, and then just a little below the box too, like this is the key support level right here. You see this level right here, right here, this level, this level, this level. That's currently the key support level. The next key support level is going to be around here, right? This goes all the way down to the 53 level, that 53.5 that is probably being discussed as the next level of support. Okay, so we come to today's price and we say, okay, here's that 53 level between here as a support and here as a resistance, which is 52.6, I say is a big gap that would, if we go below here on a closing, we're coming here. So maybe we're touching here with the wick, but on the other hand, this could be over. This could be our impulse. On a daily, this looks like the impulse. Everyone's expecting it to go lower. It could, but this looks like such a flat pattern, and it is showing the indecision of the market in the sense that we closed higher high on the B wave, and now we're lower low on the C wave. So at first I thought it might be, something like this. Okay, it got higher, which means maybe the C wave would be a higher low as a type of flat pattern. But in this case, it's we've got our 3-wave down for the A, and then we've got the 3-wave up for the B, and now we've got a 5-wave impulsive move down for the C. However, here's the other option. Here's the other option, I guess. Maybe this is not the top of this impulse move up. Maybe we're also working with the whole impulse move as one wave here. But so firstly, the first idea is this is the top and this whole thing is the correction. However, the next thought is, okay, fine, maybe this is the top, then we have a bigger correction coming and it's going to break this channel. Because if there's a bigger correction, we see, let's say, a 5-wave impulse here. I mean, I can't even call this an impulse on this time frame. You can though. It is. Sorry, it is. It's just that, like, this wave here is it even a wave? I mean, yeah, it is, but it isn't. So maybe not. Maybe we're not there yet, actually. okay, now that I look at it again, I look at the degrees and stuff, maybe we're just here and we wait for our final impulse. That's the sense I'm getting out of all of this. Don't feel like it's done, although it could be done because of this significant level here and because people think it's going to keep going down, and you know, it seems to do the opposite. However, this fits so nicely. Let's just do it with this. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna find a 4 probably up here at like the 60, 61 level, and then 5, maybe it'll truncate. That would be lovely, but maybe not. Maybe it goes all the way down to here, but then it's breaking this. So I don't know. Oops. Maybe we need, you know, again, I'm trying to fit things into an idea of like where it should go, and maybe that's not how it needs to work, you know. Maybe that's not how it needs to work, but if anything, this looks like a decent pathway if this is what we're going to take, you know, where we go something like this. I mean, none of this financial advice, and none of this financial advice, but you know, this is a definitely a reasonable pathway in my opinion. It brings us back to the bottom of the channel that we were hitting, and you can see we've formed the channel here and here and here and most recently here, and now it looks like I'm wondering here, are we going to form it down here? Okay, so that's a BTC price chart. That's the thing. Look, what you have going on here is on the RSI, it very likely could go to an oversold position here in this wave, and that would be healthy enough. Last time was in May, so maybe it's not fully oversold, and but we are reaching. Let me get in. We are reaching the lows that we had before. So maybe we are correcting, right? So we go back up a little bit to these kind of levels here around 45, and then boom, down to like 35, 36, 37 area here. And if it is going oversold, well, that's going to be definitely some pain, and that's the scenario I think where we get beyond the channel, where we're like hitting that 53 level and whatever. But here's the thing: we could break below the channel and come right back in. That's also possible. So anyway, that's where it stands on a Ichimoku, on a candle level, Japanese candlestick level. This is what it looks like, and we had nice support from that line. Okay, so anyway, that's just where it is right now. It feels like, okay, this is the move we're gonna make. This is the way we're gonna take it. That's the number one call now, and then there's other options. The other option is we're done here. That doesn't feel like it as the look. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't feel like it from the look. Also, let's just measure the time here. Let's imagine this is like your A and your B and your C. So that's 18, and here's 18. Oops, so around, yeah, I remember like before, if you check the previous videos, it was like 26th of November, 27, 28, okay, is that time frame. That seems to be where that 5 is too. So, all right, I think I'm sticking with that for now as the current continued case. You know, everyone thinks it's gonna keep going down. Okay, we go back up. We find resistance and we come back down. We break below, close. Maybe we break below the channel with a wick, but we close with a body. I don't know. Now I'm just speculating. Now I'm just creating ideas in my mind. But the other thing I wanted to look at, this is daily price chart on the MACD. We are making a lower negative momentum here. So it does stand to go lower and continue negative momentum, but we'll see. Maybe first it gives us a little bit of this action here. And then at some point, maybe on the daily, maybe we're done and we start building some bullish divergence. That could be the case, okay? The other option is, here's a really chunky price level, okay, between 45 and 49. So, and that 49 corresponds to these support levels here. So if this support level of 50 or 50 and a half to about 49, let's call it, like this could be in play. In that case, the price would be coming down into this level here. And we've broken this channel, and who knows how significantly, but that's the option. So I do think this is an option, but I think it's such a lower possibility to go back into that. Even the low 50s seems, at least this level here seems right. Let's box it in around here. Okay, and let's drag it over here. Okay, and let's see what we get out of this. All right, there's your boxy level for the BTC price support levels. Okay, looking for that. All right, that's it for this price chart. I think if we go into the 4-hour time frame, yeah, well, who knows? Might not be having much time here in this. Might just chop around a bit and then dump. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this, I mean, on a 4-hour time frame, you could argue this could be done, but then no, it just feels like it needs a little bit more time and a little bit more shape to it. That's all. That's all. But what's interesting here, we look here at the slant of these lines. So far like that. And this one, on the other hand, it takes longer. The time is longer to reach, you know, from a low to a high, which says that really like this is the trend. The trend is down versus up. Up takes longer and slower to get there. Just the angles of the movement can be an indication of what type of trend, or, you know, which type of impulsive, because the impulse is the direction of the trend. But these are shorter term impulses compared to the longer term time frame, right? So okay, so that's the daily price chart. I think we're done. Oh wait, on the 4-hour we want to check these, right? So yeah, so in this case, like, it looks like we're pretty much clearing out 4-hourly, gonna get a bit of positive momentum. Same thing here, double bottom on the RSI, not even double bottom, but, you know, close enough, and back in here. So yeah, I'd probably come back up here, test, come back down, create some bearish divergence on the 4-hour. So, you know, like, you come back up here, get some sort of resistance, come back down, and the price makes a lower low and the RSI makes a higher low, and we start getting some RSI bullish divergence. That's a possibility right there. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm done with this. With the BTC, we have other things to look at, and I'd like to do that with you. But maybe we'll just keep it to Komodo and Pirate Chain in this video, and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how much I have to say about the others. We'll just look at some levels, really. KMD, BTC. Okay, on the daily, yeah. So we were looking at a bit of a wedging channeling, wondering if it would be wedged to the upside here, like it looks like it is, but who knows what the hell it's going to do after that. Yeah. So there's this kind of channeling. We're breaking to the upside, wedging from this recent price action. We're breaking to the upside. Okay. So, however, it's just on today. Like keep. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so yeah, I was watching this a couple days ago, looking at this flattening right here. I didn't see yesterday's candle close. Candle closed around the tick low of the previous day. Oh, sorry, of previous days of November 10th. But yeah, it was definitely a dump candle. Now, is this going to hold? Like, we're early in the day. It's 2:30 UTC in the afternoon. And we're moving above the 20-day, 200 day moving average, folks. This is the 200-day moving average here. So we are in an engulfing candle, but I don't know if the KMD candles, they don't always last like this. Although if we can get one of these engulfing, that could be important. That could be very important. I was hoping we would hold these levels as the flattening and then the moving up, but okay, whatever needs to happen needs to happen. This price is like so confluent with this price here. I mean, if we can hold that, if this candle here on a daily level, okay, on a daily level, if I'm looking left, look left. Oh, it went a little lower than this wick. Oops. It kind of like, you know, it ticked a bit lower. Anyway, this price action level here is super important, clearly. And let's see if it can hold this. So what I was bumbling before was that the price tried to break out. I mean, it's been trying to break out, but it tried to break out here, failed, you know, came sharply back in, tried to break out here again, failed, and again, failed. And now it's again, but I think this time will be the charm, and then maybe it'll stumble down this way. And hey, it could keep even making lower lows, but it's something. It's something. Now, Ichimoku cloud levels in December of 2021, the resistance, the lower end of this cloud is 1800 Satoshis. 18 to 1900 Satoshis is your main resistance. Even lower end of Satoshis, like of 1800, like 1830. So there you go. This type of price level here, this price level here is resistance now significantly with Ichimoku cloud. See, it's back here too. So I'm going to place, no, I'm not. We have our Ichimoku cloud. Okay, so that's a daily price chart on the KMD price. I mean, it's just, whoops, did that just come out of nowhere? Yes, it did. Yeah, let's watch what happens. I don't have much to say. We're trying to find bottom here. All right. I get the sense, like if there is going to be that bounce, because we're finding some significant low here, which is higher than the lowest low, but it's really, you know, at some point, this is like a spring right here. It's got, at some point it's going to spring. Sorry, it's winding up for a spring. So winding down, whatever you want to call it. It's just at some point these moves, you know, when they go down and it's like boom. So doesn't mean this is going up here to 4,000 sats. No. We just looked. It's about 1800. Okay. Sorry. That's for now though. Eventually we break above this cloud. Okay. So just coming back to KMD, I just wanted to mention again, 200-day moving average. Okay, where are we? I'm gonna get that handled that way. So 200-day moving average coming down. This is important. I mean, if we can, we're above it. If we can hold above it, but it has to be over days, because like we're above here, can't hold, then it's meaningless unless you're a good trader, you know, and you're trying to get in and you're working it this way, whatever. Somebody made a comment in Discord about KMD, go down 50 cents, and then you double it when you sell at $1. I mean, it's true. Just like every other chart, if you're playing it in a shorter term trading way, there are plenty of ways to accumulate a bigger stack of either Bitcoin or KMD or both, whatever you want to call it. But none of this financial advice, and I'm definitely not recommending to trade it. So, yeah, in terms of momentum, let's see if we can build anything. It's been so narrow and just sideways. Let's see. We're looking for some positive momentum here in a significant way. KMD against BTC. Let's see what happens. It might just fizzle on the green side, and then we have a break down to the red side. That is possible. It depends how scary the BTC dump is going to be, really, and how long it lasts. Okay, and also what happens to the upside. All right, Pirates, yo, holding strong above the 3,000 level, 3,100 level even, and still trying to find this rounding of the bottom. But yay, we did it. Okay, so I was looking at this a couple days ago. I sound like a school child here. Okay, we are continuing to flatten these Bollinger Bands, but we're starting to really find some leveling. We're working with this price level here as getting this to become support levels here as we're doing that. We've got good action here. We've got a 20-day moving average with a 200-day moving average. Let me just confirm that that's the 200-day moving average. Yeah, oh, 9. Yeah, no wonder that didn't make sense. Who put a 9 in there? Oh, I must be on the wrong, no, I'm on the right chart. Okay. Who's been fiddling with my charts? Okay, yeah. Out of there. Where are you? There you are. There you are. There you are. You're way away. Okay. So forget 200-day moving average. That was the Komodo price chart. Here's 20-day moving average and Bollinger Bands, and looking to find impulsive move towards this Ichimoku cloud, which sits around 3,600 Satoshis and would represent regaining this price level here as a hopeful, and probably will be tested as support, this level here. Okay. So that's where we are, Pirate Chain. The important thing that I note is, yeah, so I was looking at it a couple of days ago. I wanted to come make a video around at this day here. It would have been 17 November, but I just didn't get the chance and timing didn't work out. And then at that point, I figured I'll do it the next day, which is this candle, and I didn't. So we're working on this candle here, but we at least have these as closed, which is good because, well, good, but not as good as it could have been. This one here, we found our support 20-day moving average. We wicked it here, we closed it here, we wicked below. That's good. And then we bounced off of it the next day, couldn't hold this. So it would have been better if it was engulfing, as in bigger body than this one, okay? But it wasn't a big wick. Okay, look, there's going to be difficulty moving up. People are going to be trying to get back their losses or whatever happened there to them, or they're trying to be, maybe there's going to be increased trade, who knows, whatever. It's also just price action, and it follows some powers beyond my own scope of understanding. Well, because it follows crowd psychology and market psychology, and these things are way beyond my scope of understanding. However, we're getting there. We'll never fully understand anything, I believe, but we definitely get enough pieces of the picture to gain a good view. So in this case here, we are still showing strength because the next candle, today's candle, if we can close like this, great, that's good. The only thing is we'll really have to support at this 20-day moving average whenever we have our next red candle. That's the only thing. It's going to be really important, most likely to move away from here. Okay, maybe find some resistance and come down. Maybe not, maybe it won't find the resistance quite there. But I think that retesting the 20-day moving average on a bigger degree is going to come, and that's going to need to happen. So, because I don't think that this one candle and then two candles down is enough. It's going to need to go up and touch it somewhere again and confirm it. All right. But still, this is soon going to be our smiley face. I can't wait to have this nice smiley face with, is this a mustache or are you a cat? I don't know at this point, but pirate cats. Okay, that's it though. Looking decent, however, on a daily, we are, following this trend still. So who knows what's happening here? I'm feeling comfortable and confident though at this point. Although this is the BTC price chart, and the danger here is we're narrowing. BTC is correcting. Soon it will be impulsing, and so Pirate Chain against BTC will fall down. This is a very real scenario in my mind, as I've said before. Okay, but anyway, stick around because after this, then this, isn't it? Gotta be. Let's hope so. Otherwise, well, I'll stick around. I still enjoy this kind of stuff. I hope you do too. And thanks for joining. I think I'm done for now. We'll check out some of the other price charts later. I'm very interested to show, just to run through them, but I'll do it later. For now, we just stick it to the original trio here of the BTC, the KMD, and the Pirate Chain. Oh, and by the way, yeah, to all of those of you working on atomic DEX and integrating Pirate Chain and all that, wishing you all the best. We love you. Okay, now for our price chart, just for fun, I think we're done with this channel. Goodbye, channel. You've been good to us. Yeah, we're above the cloud, so that's going to be important to hold. You want to hold this cloud. That's correlating with that 20-day moving average, and the 3,000 Satoshis level, and all that good stuff. And also we have here an impulse and a correction, and then we want some other impulse. We want it to look like that. Okay. Anyway, done for the pirate chain price chart. Remember what we said. The other option is breakdown eventually. Okay. Because we are making lower lows, so that is its own significance on this scale. All right. That is the pirate chain price chart against the BTC. Always a good time to, behave like vampires and go drink the bloods in the streets. Whenever there's blood in the streets, a good time to get in. Although none of this financial advice, but you probably don't heard that just from me. It's a common thing. Okay, stay hydrated, take care, enjoy relationships, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll be back later with something. I really want to. I really enjoy this. I hope you're enjoying it too. Hope you got something out of this, educational, entertaining. All right, until next time, goodbye. Wishing you all that love, peace, and happiness.